Hello and welcome to the program, everyone. I'm Teniola Shibowale. We begin in South Africa, where 4 students have been killed after a building collapsed at a school in the south of Johannesburg. Panyaza Lesufi, the provincial education minister, said a walkway gave in after the assembly, injuring 23 students. More than 20 students have been taken to hospital. Some were airlifted for urgent medical care. The cause of the collapse is not yet known, but authorities say investigations are underway as the school is now regarded as a crime scene. The facility is a government school that opened 45 years ago. Our South Africa Bureau Chief, Betty Dibia, joins us to tell us more. Hello, Betty.
Hello.
Tragic incident in Johannesburg today. What more can you tell us about this?
Indeed, it's really tragic, some sort of freak accident or maybe negligence. We don't know at this point. But giving you a picture, we understand the students. It's a high school. The students were just finishing their assembly and going back to school, going back to their classes when a slab. You have 2 layers of walkways. Some students were under, some were above, depending on the class they were going to. So the upper one, which connected the admin building to their classes, the last concrete slab collapsed on top of those who were under. And a number of students, now we've confirmed that it's actually 3 and not 4. And over 20 students are in hospital. It's indeed tragic, and the community is in mourning. People are laying flowers at the gate of the school, and the school has been shut down by the MEC. That's an equivalent to the Commissioner for Education in the province of Panyaza Lesufi. It's been shut down now till further notice when investigations are concluded.
We know the provincial education minister had spoken about it, saying that 23 students were injured. But what more has the government said, and what has the reaction been from the government and residents as well?
You have people complaining about negligence, which is expected, and we've had a statement from the National Department of Education, the minister. Angie Mocheka, signed by her spokesperson Elijah Tranga, sending out condolences and saying that they're working with the provincial MEC. That's Panyaza to visit the school, talking about the things that they would be doing to ensure that, or to investigate and ensure that there's no repeat, and just generally find out what has been happening, and to ensure that those who have been hurt and not turned back from any hospital, whether they have a medical aid or not, because it's usually compulsory for you to have medical aid when you enroll your child in school, but to ensure that they receive treatment. But the community is not happy. The country is not happy. No one will want to hear. They're just barely 3 weeks into the school year, which began on the 9th of January.
Betty, what's the reaction been from the parents and also the other students?
Students have been sent. The school was evacuated when this happened. Parents are all praying together. Fantabil Park is about almost an hour from Johannesburg, mostly an Afrikaans school, maybe a sprinkling of black peoples. But people, black, white, no one is happy. And there are people, probably not necessarily people with children in the school, complaining that complaints have been sent to the department regarding maintenance of infrastructure in the schools in the country, which they claim have been neglected. The MEC for basic education, he's not responding to that. He's just saying investigations are ongoing and they will find out the cause. The police spokesperson as well has mentioned that an inquest docket has been opened, and they will find out whether to change that to murder or to any other thing. But investigations are still going on to find out what exactly caused what happened.
Well, Betty, has there been any official reaction from the government regarding this?
I just talked about the minister's statement, and it's all couched in investigations are going on, condolences to the families. But we've had, apart from the statement from the minister, the national minister for basic education, Angie Macheka, and the provincial Department of Education as well. But we've had different bodies like the Human Rights Commission. The officials of the Human Rights Commission have visited the school, talking about the issue, the essence of the Department of Education to have an assessment of school infrastructure, both public and private schools in the country. They made reference to a 2018 judgment over the issue of a court ruling against the department, saying that they must they must look at the loopholes or fix the loopholes in the legislated minimum norms and standards, for school infrastructure. A body called Equal Education had taken the department to the courts. It's a Bisho High Court that made the ruling. Bisho is in the Eastern Cape, which said that the loopholes in the law have allowed government to get away with not fixing schools and impeding on people's rights to safe and dignified schools. So government is saying they're investigating, but the other bodies, like the Human Rights Commission, are saying they should go further and assess others, not to react after the fact, to ensure that such a thing does not happen, and to make it a regular policy to ensure that the infrastructure in the schools, most of the schools are quite old. This is a 45-year-old school, but you have schools here that are over 100 years old. So to ensure that they don't react, but to ensure that this doesn't happen again.
Betty Dibia, thank you for your reporting.